Hi, I'm Matt, Product Specialist here at Freeform Fabrication. I'm here to talk to you today about vector conversion for laser engraving on the Nano laser engraver. So first thing is you want to import your image, your photo or your vector, but in JPEG or PNG format. This software that we have here is called Inkscape. It's free to download. It's something that is extremely useful for vector conversion, and you'll see why in a moment. Previously we've used things like Vector Magic or sending it off to have it done, but this way is a free firstly, but also one of the most efficient ways to get good quality vectors. So first thing to do is to import your image or PNG or JPEG. It will pop up with this menu here. Click OK, and that will bring it into Inkscape. Once you've done that, resize it and move it into the workspace, to the white bit here. And we can zoom in and do whatever we need to. You then want to go to the path menu and trace bitmap. So that's going to trace your design and remove the background and leave you with just the lines that you're looking to engrave. Now, you'll see the brightness cut off here. This is really important to have that menu on. And you increase or decrease the threshold, and you'll notice that the artwork either goes all black or all white if you go too far. And you're looking to just tweak that bar until you've got all of the artwork that you need. You're looking for full detail as much as you can. So that's what we have here. We're just looking to make sure we've got nice sharp lines on the eyebrows here. This lovely drawing that Beth has done for us, and we press apply, and that means when we move the photo it leaves behind the vector, just the vector. So now what we need to do is to export that. So go to File and Export, and you want to make sure you select Export the selected one only so it doesn't bring in your image with it as well. And you want to import that as a plain SVG, not an Inkscape SVG, a plain one. So then we type in the name, so have a folder set up where you want to save it, change the name, and then export it. So now we're going to try something a little bit more complicated. So that was hand drawn. This one is a crest. So we want to import that again. We've got the same menu here, just press OK, bring the crest in. Again, reduce it in size, do what you need to, and we want to trace that bitmap again. So this one will be a little bit more complicated on that threshold, on that brightness cut off, so we just need to play with it a little bit. Do we want, and obviously increasing the menu means you have a bit more play on that threshold. So you can either go sort of low detail, where you maybe don't get some of the detail in the lines, but then you don't get as much around the letters, or we can increase that, which is probably the better way to go, to have more detail, and it should cause some sort of blackness within the inside. Hopefully that's not going to be too difficult to work with in EasyCAD. So that is now your converted vector, so we just need to export that as a plain SVG again. Really important to make sure you change it to plain SVG and not Inkscape, just a plain one. Change the name so we don't overwrite what we've done before, so you can have a folder with all of your vectors in and then export, and we'll see how that engraves.